it's Miss Carrie from South Fayette Township Libraries and Bridgeville Public Libraries. And today it's Treat Yourself Friday. And what we're going to be making today is Anti-Valentine's Day string art. And I do want to give a huge thank you to the Wooden Loft who provided these kits for us. They're awesome, and they have so many other crafts that are similar to this one. If you like string art or vinyl or anything like that, they have tons of different things that you can choose from. So definitely check them out whenever you get the chance. But today we're focusing in on our Anti-Valentine string art. So let's see what you'll need. What you'll get in your kit is a sheet of paper to protect your table, a piece of wood, sandpaper, charcoal stain, piece of cloth for your stain, nails, and thread for the project, a template for your broken heart, gloves, and an awesome Wooden Loft sticker. So get yourself ready by putting down your piece of paper to protect your table. Put your piece of wood down. And what you want first is to take your sandpaper, and usually you want to go with the grain of the wood and you want to sand it. And you might want to take a chance to look at your edges and sand those out too. You can make it smooth, you can make it straight, whatever you want to do. Now you want to have your gloves on because you are going to be working with stain and you don't want to stain your hands. And be careful with your clothes as well because you don't want to stain your clothes. You want to open up your gray stain, get out your cloth, dip your cloth into the stain so then you have some on there, and you want to go with the grain again. Don't forget to do all sides of your wood. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to flip it over and do it on the back. Once your stain is dry, feel free to experiment with different paints if you have some at home. I took a sponge brush and I painted the edges of the one side, and I put black and red paint, and then I made it more of like a fade type of thing, just to show you something that you can do if you want to, so you can have fun with the background of your string art. You don't have to have it like this with just the stain. You can explore it and have fun and do some cool things with it. So now comes the fun part where you get to figure out how you want your broken heart on your paper, and you get to actually hammer in the nails. I actually cut my piece of paper just so then I could see it a little bit more on the wood. You can feel free to do that if you would like. If not, that's totally cool too. It's whatever you feel the most comfortable with. What's also nice is that it has marked how to start too, if you would like. So whenever you're hammering something, you want to hold it down. You want to start by tapping it. And once you know it's in there, then you can move your hand and you can go ahead and start hammering. As you can see, I left a little bit of space. You're going to need some space so then you can put your string on it. So you'll just do that the whole way around with your broken piece too. The next part is you want to tear off your piece of paper so then you can start doing your string art. The other thing that I don't know if you noticed, I did the inside of the broken part piece before I closed up the heart. I did that because I thought it might be harder to hammer in the middle part with everything else around it, so I did that first. With this string art, you're gonna get two different colored string. You're gonna get black and you're gonna get red, so then you can kind of do an ombre type of style. If you have gray string at home, you could do that as well, which is pretty cool, because then you could do the black, gray, red. But what you wanna do is you wanna pick one of your nails. You want to double knot your string, and if you have like glue or a hot glue gun at home too, you can even do that too, so then it doesn't come apart. And cut off the tail. I'm gonna start doing my string art. What's nice about string art is there is no correct way of doing string art. It's just fun to do. really liked the string art. I had a lot of fun. There were some problems that I had. I do this every single time if I ever do string art, where I don't keep the string as taut, or I stupidly let a knot happen in part of the end of my string before I got it onto my broken heart. So just be aware of those things whenever you're doing string art. But other than that, this is just always super fun. String art's amazing, and I hope you have a wonderful Anti-Valentine's Day with your broken heart project. Next week, what we're going to be doing is making a Valentine's Day card that lights up, and that will also be a kit available at the library. So if you would like to see how to make an awesome Valentine's Day card like this one, make sure to tune in next week for the how-to with it. And just so you know, the template that I did get, or the idea for the anglerfish, I did find on Instructables. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Make sure to tune in next week for Circuit Valentine's Day cards. Bye.